Our Sunrise Smart Start beginning with breaking news this morning. A man has died after a motorcycle crash overnight in Rochester.
Police responding to the area of Genesee Street around 1 o'clock this morning. When they arrived, two motorcycles were found on opposite sides of the road. One man was pronounced dead at the scene, another suffering minor injuries. Officers also say another vehicle was involved in this fatal crash. Police are asking anyone with information to call 911. Genesee Street between Dr. Samuel McCree Way and Arnett Boulevard is now back open. The CDC issuing a new temporary moratorium on evictions. The new order expires October 3rd.
Joined this morning by Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor, once again live in Washington, D.C. Jesse, good morning. The first question, will all Americans qualify for this extension?
Yeah, good morning to you as well. The way that these eviction moratoriums work during the pandemic is they're supposed to apply to low-income Americans who can prove that they have lost income due to the COVID-19 pandemic and would be homeless really otherwise. But some landlords have argued that some of their renters have been taking advantage of this even though they haven't lost income, things of that nature, and so that's why a lot of them have been coming out against any sort of moratorium ban extension.
Yeah, we've heard a lot from both sides. What led to this extension?
Yeah, so the previous moratorium expired over the weekend, and there was a Supreme Court decision recently that called it unconstitutional. And so President Biden said himself that he was kind of, in a way, stuck when he spoke with most legal scholars in thinking that he couldn't really move forward again or ask the CDC to do so without congressional approval. But then we heard yesterday that the CDC and the White House did end up ultimately coming out and extending this again, and that followed a lot of pressure from Democrats. Missouri Congresswoman Cori Bush was out on the U.S. Capitol steps, even sleeping, sitting up, because you're not allowed to lay down when you're out there protesting. She was out there for days trying to put more pressure. Other Democrats joined her, and so the White House ended up coming out yesterday, and the CDC following suit with this new ban until October.
All right, Jesse, something we will continue to follow. Thank you so much. New York had originally extended its eviction moratorium to the end of the month.
And we'll continue to follow that story, of course. In the meantime, following the forecast as well on this Wednesday, James Gilbert dialing up another beauty.
Yeah, and yesterday we had numbers in the 40s in a lot of spots around the region. Not the case today. Just about everybody starting off somewhere in the 50s, upper 50s in a few spots. Greece, you're at 60 to kick off the day. Honey Falls 53, Leroy 56, Darien 56. If you're thinking about maybe going over to Darien Lake today, why not? Should be a beautiful one there. This afternoon, 80 degrees. That's my playground forecast. That should be a gem of a day. We'll watch those fair weather, puffy cumulus clouds pop up this afternoon. But otherwise, a gem for you on this Wednesday. We'll take a last look at the 8-day forecast at the end of the show. Mark, Leo. All
right, James, thank you. Another check of our sunrise traffic right now. And no accidents at this hour. Light volume over the Douglas-Anthony Bridge downtown. 390, 490, and 590, all up to speed.
In other news this morning, many local, state, and federal officials now calling on Governor Cuomo to resign or be removed from office. State
Attorney General Letitia James announcing an independent investigation determining the governor sexually harassed 11 women and fostered a toxic work environment. While the AG said her investigation found the governor was in violation of federal and state laws, her case was civil. Any police agency or district attorney may review the case and decide to possibly move forward with criminal charges against the governor.
The governor also issuing a response to the AG's investigation, saying his actions were misunderstood. In a pre-recorded video sent out yesterday, the governor said he has never acted inappropriately towards anyone.
I want you to know directly from me that I never touched anyone inappropriately or made inappropriate sexual advances. That is just not who I am. I am the same person in public as I am in private. I try to put people at ease. I try to make them smile. I try to connect with them. And I try to show my appreciation and my friendship.
We will, of course, continue to follow this story as it develops. For more information, head to rochesterfirst.com.
And to the latest on COVID-19 this morning, 2 popular local businesses now requiring proof of vaccination for their customers. Lux Lounge will require that proof beginning Friday. Radio Social will do so beginning in September. Proof of vaccination can be a vaccination card or the New York State Excelsior Pass. A physical ID will also be required.
Wegmans updating its masking policy as well. In accordance with CDC and Monroe County guidelines, the store is strongly encouraging all customers to wear a mask regardless of vaccination status. The policy will go into effect immediately. All employees, we're told, will be required to wear masks once again as well.
In our Family First segment this morning, how does a 4-day work week sound to you? Having an extra day off could mean more time with your family and improved mental health.
Yeah, it sounds really good. According to a recent study published by Autonomy, researchers in Iceland found a 4-day work week without a cut in pay dramatically improved well-being and work-life balance and reduced stress and burnout. A local marketing company, Brandmint, killed the 5-day work week back in 2011, giving employees every Friday off. Employees say they're more productive because of it.
Productivity is definitely, it's a result of, the 4-day work week definitely increases productivity because you have that extra day to focus on mental, personal health, whatever it is, and you just kind of like recover. The landscape has rapidly changed in the last 20 years and wildly in the last 5 to 7 years. I mean, 20 years ago, it was, sit at a desk, wait for your phone at your desk to ring.
You have a day for yourself that you can use doing things that you normally would do over the weekend.
Researchers in Iceland tracked thousands of workers for 4 years who worked a 4-day work week at various businesses. They said the reduced hours allowed them to focus on exercising and socializing. The result, improved mental health and increased productivity.
Time now for a check of the GRE Morning Business Report. Another bank announcing it will drop those overdraft and insufficient fund fees. Digital Credit Union Alliance says it's making the historic move because it's in the best interest of its members. In the last decade, financial institutions have collected more money in fees than they have paid out in interest.
As more Americans turn away from sugary drinks and juices, PepsiCo says it will sell its juice brands. Tropicana and Naked are included in the sale valued at $3.3 billion. Pepsi keeping a chunk of its ownership stake. The company says it is looking to focus on healthier drinks and snacks.
Spirit Airlines canceling nearly half of its flights scheduled to depart yesterday from Orlando International Airport. This coming after dozens of Spirit flights were canceled and delayed across the country over the weekend. The company said yesterday's cancellations were a proactive effort to recover from a system-wide weekend disruption caused by weather and, quote, operational challenges. That's the Spirit. All right, here's a look at what some folks might be talking about at the water cooler this morning. Hey, turns out President Obama is turning 60 today. Should have had him in News 8 Celebrates, right? Yeah. He's the focus of a new documentary, Obama in Pursuit of a More Perfect Union. The 3-part docuseries is zeroing in on the former president's early life, his political journey, and the issues he faced as the country's first black president. The series is finishing up tonight and tomorrow on HBO. Big 6-0 for the former president.
Nice.
Yeah, big day for
Our
sure.
temperature's right around 60.
Yeah.
In fact, a little bit cooler this morning.
Right. That's right. Unless you're along Lake Ontario, that's what's so special about the lake is this time of year it can actually keep you a little bit warmer than everybody else because water temperature right around 70 degrees. Drivecast this morning as we head off to work this morning. No issues whatsoever on the roads. Looking great there, at least for weather. News 8 8-day forecast on your screen now as we look ahead for the next couple of days. Thursday, Friday, keep the sun rolling. Add more to those temperatures. We've got upper 80s by Saturday. Then you add that heat index. We'll be looking toward 90. And then there it is, Monday, 91 degrees. It's been quite a while since July 5th. The last time we saw 90, and we expect it by next week.
All right,
yeah, full month.
Some summer left there.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you for watching News 8 at Sunrise.
Our next update is coming up in about 30 minutes. CBS This Morning is up next. Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.